Hello and welcome to Friday's video for Banksy class. Bite Size, I've got a nice reading lesson for you today. The book is You're a Bad Man, Mr. Gum, and it's got a whole lesson there for you to take part in if you choose. For a writing activity, we are looking at writing that description that we generated some vocab for yesterday. And it's that description of the Marcy's journey through the tomb, really describing the setting as you're going through. So it's not the whole story that I'm asking you to write here, it's the journey Marcy went on through the tomb. And I've suggested that you could use a dash structure. So this is very similar to a dad waiver, but it's more action based and it's better for this short passage. For your maths today, I've given you some of the Friday challenges from a previous week on the BBC Bite Size. They are great challenges to do if you feel like you'd like to do them on your own, that's not a problem, but they're also good to get other people in the house involved with. They're thinking activities for everyone. In the afternoon, we've got a free write activity, but I've also given you a different activity this week as well, where you can build a story cube of your own using some of your ideas. So here's an example of a dash. It's a very short one, but it is an example. I've put down the side dash, so we've got description, action, speech, how the character is feeling, and a cliffhanger type question at the bottom. And I've grouped my sentences there. You don't have to do this. This is just to show you how it would map out. On your page, just write it as a normal piece of writing. So I'll read you my dash. So, without warning, there was a sudden ear-piercing shriek right behind them. Courageously, Ben span round to investigate. Menacing shadows loomed in the flickering streetlights as Ben and James anxiously tiptoed down Vanishing Lane. "Who is it? Who's there?" mumbled Ben nervously as he tried to scramble for the reassurance of his friend's arm. But James was gone. Ben's heart began to pound in his chest while his bewildered brain tried to process what had happened. He gasped for air. Would he ever see his friend again? So for maths, I've put the family challenge, linked you back to a few weeks ago for a family challenge that we didn't do. This is the challenge. It's got different questions across a range of different maths topics, and the idea is to get other people involved as well, but it is okay to do it on your own if you prefer that. There's lots of different questions. They have pictures with them as well to guide you in the right direction, and the answers are there to check everyone's on the right track, to see who is right, who is wrong if you're doing it as a group. So I posted you the first couple of questions here on this video, but if you follow the link or if you click on the page, the document on our webpage, you will find the entire set of questions to have a look at. So enjoy them and see if you can get somebody else involved in the challenge as well. So Free Write Friday, I've given you this picture. It's a nice simple one. It's a tent, and then we've got a woods outside, and we're given a story starter. We can use the story starter and continue it in free write as we wish, or we can create our own piece of writing. It's completely our choice. It's not something to stress about. We choose how we write and what we write. We just make sure the presentation and our sentence structure are as good as they can be when we do it. So here's our starter. If we'd like to, if we just want to pinch ideas from this, that's fine. It says, "It had all started out as a dare. No one is brave enough to camp out in the woods all alone," they had said. So far, he had proved them all wrong. Now I've included another activity this week, so you have a choice. If you don't want to do a free write, you can have a look at this activity instead, and this is the cube creator. Now this cube creator gives you the option to create one of 4 different cubes. I think the story cube is probably the one that people will be most familiar with. The create your own cube gives you freedom to create other things that are not here. The mystery cube is a mystery story, and the bio cube is an auto or biography, which probably doesn't suit what we're doing at the moment. What you could do, if you prefer, instead of free writing, is use this program or website even to build some ideas. So if you click on Story Cube, you'll get your own template for a cube and be able to type in with the prompts provided ideas for a story. And that could be around our free write picture or your very own story, or Marcy if you prefer. Remember, this is free write and we want you to have that freedom to enjoy your writing. So please perhaps have a go at this week if you want something a little different.